So let's talk about usdjpy to these weeks or probably the next 2 weeks bias, how it's gonna look like for me, what I'll be willing to target, what are the things that I'll be willing to see. Okay, so let me just go to the weekly time frame. So going to the weekly time frame, as I can see that our previous 2 weeks uh, analyzation was right, and we finally came into this particular fair value gap that I was looking for back in the days. We made this. Now, once we made this, with two specific point of interest, we got this order block and we got this fair value gap. Now, analyzing this time frame, as you can see, we recently we swept this star. We can swap this low here, then we push to the upside, then we went into this monthly order block. We swept internally, we started pushing to the downside. Now there is two possibilities which we can push downside. We can go even lower, might sweep these sell side levels and make new lows, or we can just reverse from here and gonna see new highs. Okay, these are two possible as well, not possible ways of things. Okay, now how the possible things can happen? Going to the daily time frame, if you see the previous Saturday, Friday price action out of this, once we came into this fair value gap weekly, we swept 4 hour here. We are having a nice push to the upside. We stopped here. Okay, I will be willing to see some kind of gap up open, possibly. Okay, into this order block. Now my bias is completely depending on for the next 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks. How do you exactly respect this to okay, how we gonna respect these 2 point of interest? First one is this order block, second one is this fair value. Why this order block matters most? Because we are right now, as you can see, is kind of bouncing off of this fair value gap. So my idea is, if you go look at the weekly, we put an order block, trade lower, went into that order block, trade lower. I can possibly say that price can go push. There is two possible ways. As you can see, I've just written them. One is past possibility is we might go into that order block, that weekly, form our model, push lower, break through this fair value gap, and see new lows. Okay, can happen, and this gonna take a lot of time. Okay, this is gonna take a lot of time. So my primary focus will be around here, where I will see the internal model get taken, and I want to see the displacement to the downside. Once he came here, once he again came here from here, that's when I'll be looking to see this one to get broken first. This fair value gap get broken first to actually say that we are coming lower. We can pretty much bounce off this fair value gap as well again. Okay, so this one needs to get broken first. Second possibilities. Here, as you can see, second possibility is we might come into this daily order block and form our model, came back, sweep some sort of low, respect this fair value gap and break through this order block to go higher. So my bias is mainly depending on how we're gonna react in this order block. And if we come back again into this fair value gap out of this order block, how exactly we are gonna react. Okay. And if I and the interest rates analyzation is kinda telling that we kinda have this this second possibility work out. The favors are favoring the second possibility to get worked out. As you can see here. Okay. If we talk about the newses, tomorrow we get a no news Monday, so I'm possibly looking for a consolidation to build up liquidity to nothing more than this. So I also don't see much of a higher time frame displacement things, just build up liquidity. 12th March we got CPI. That's when exactly I'm looking to see either we're gonna break through this or break through this, or we might do this model. We might form our model and then finally displace lower through this, and then these newses actually carry on the displacement, either breaking through this or either breaking through this. So my bias is completely depending on how you behave through this order block and through this fair value gap. These are the possibilities.